What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Wright, and I want to thank you all for joining me for another episode of Jay Plays. Today we're taking on Control, and I'm going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point because I've been looking forward to playing Control ever since I downloaded it. I didn't know much about Control when it first came out. I heard about it, I've seen some reviews, I heard it was a great game, but it didn't look like it was my kind of game. Then I recently went on Steam, was looking at the next big game to replace Alan Wake, and Control came up. The Ultimate Edition happened to be on sale, so I thought, what the hell, might as well give it a playthrough real quick. And then from the quick little search I did, and I can already tell I'm gonna love this game. More importantly, I heard recently that there was a teaser or something released showing that Alan Wake was set to appear in a future installment of Control or whatever bonus DLC or sequel, whatever they're about to release, which excites me because, like I said, we just played through Alan Wake. I already want to know more about what's going on with Alan Wake. So if this even gives me a glimpse of to what he's been doing for all this time, I'm super down for it. As always, we're going to take a quick look into Steam and see what Steam is telling us about our Ultimate Edition. And all it says is, Control Ultimate Edition contains the main game and all previously released expansions, Foundation and All, in one great value package. Winner of over 80 awards, Control is a visually stunning third-person action-adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It was developed by Remedy Entertainment and published by 505 Games. That's the deets, but we're going to move past the deets because we don't care about the deets right now. We care about the actual gameplay. So, thank you all of you for joining me for this playthrough. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Remember, always feel free to leave a comment below to discuss the game or talk about what you want to see next. And without further ado, let's get into Control!
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So
Hello.
here I am.
I was wondering if after all this time...
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called?
Shawshank
The
Redemption.
prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie, something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Okay, so full disclosure, I haven't seen that intro like 3 times now.
Hello?
The first...
Anyone here?
What happened to all the people? The first time was for audio issues, the second time was to confirm those audio issues. The third time the game just broke on me. I don't know if we had settings up too high or what, but the game just started buffering really badly. I've got to turn down my sensitivity level because this is, wow, this is responding way too quickly. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Okay. Alright. That looks like the guy that was upstairs that just shot himself, apparently. So yeah, like, I've never seen Control playthrough. I don't know the story. I don't know what's happening. I know that eventually we get powers of some sort, but it's about as far as my knowledge extends with this game. Oh, hey. I like her jacket, though. Nice jacket tank combination going on. Whoa. Of Correspondence, prohibited items reminder, open collectibles. That's not the collectibles button. That's the collectibles button. All right, here we go. For those who are the first time viewing my channel, you should know I do try and collect everything and read everything. So, you know, if you don't like those kind of playthroughs, you're probably not going to enjoy this too much. Anyway, Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have and I also can't read, necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, including unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. What? All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Wow, you can't bring jack anything in here. I'm assuming this is like the FBI. It looks like what I imagined the entrance to an FBI office would be. Does that say? Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. Protocol. HRA protocol activated. What keeps unlocking and unlocking? Alright, did we get everything? What's so crazy about playing so many multiple games right now is like seeing just the differences in art style, you know, between like playing, what are we, right now we're in the middle of playing Sally Face, which is a beautifully, like, it looks like a hand-drawn game. It just, I don't know, it's artistic direction I love. And then you have something like this. This is completely on the opposite side of things, and it is, I mean, it's also beautiful. Like, they're both beautiful in their own ways. No. Expenditure summary. Executive order Q2. Staffing, surveillance, blank. Data center initiative, construction, blank, blank. Minor, office equipment, janitorial, cost blank. Mold removal, HQ livability cost. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart sheet, page 9. Why do I need to? Why do I need to read that? Another one. I got it.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
I keep pressing the A button because it's usually the X on the PlayStation to jump instead of using the X, which is on the left side, to examine. Because I'm not used to this kind of stuff. Yep, to sprint. Head of research, Dr. something, Casper Darling. Plant's dying. Director, Zachariah Trench. That just sounds like a director name. Zachariah Trench. Just sounds like he had a very proper, prim upbringing and was destined to head the pseudo FBI organization. Alright, nothing in here, huh? Oh, wait. Like a health kit, but I guess we can't get that until we start fighting something.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Sounds like some evil within shit. The excuse my language. The what is that organization that evil within? Like, they're basically in control of everything, but you can't find them unless they want to be found. Kidman worked for them. I can't remember their names. I run so fast. Correspondence. Okay, here we go. Security order. Everything's blanked out. A shark in his though secure permission following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Okay. I'm gonna get every document. We somehow missed documents in Alan Wake, and that still pisses me off to this day. I really did try to get every single one. I explored the best I could, but oh, if you want to hear that, grab, just watch the Alan Wake playthrough. But the important thing is, in this game, hopefully, I will get every single document there is to read. I will not miss a single page. I will not leave a booklet unturned. Strange collection 440. How does that sound? What is that bump one in the background? Correspondence, R4 reports reminder, Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4-E or .E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 7.52 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. We couldn't even make it personal. We couldn't find like a... Couldn't sign it? Ah, it's the janitor. It's the creepy janitor from the photo.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
Headphones are turned up. Hey, excuse me, sir.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet.
What is that?
Dirty work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you out.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Well, let's think about why he answered our question that we just said, or not our question, but answered what we said in our head about friendly face, and then he's talking about better than no face at all. What the hell? What was that about? And what language was he speaking? I thought it was Spanish at first, but I've never seen those letters before, those words before. I mean, I haven't seen every Spanish word there is, but I would like to think that I recognize most of them, or they appear to be easily recognized. Ah, we're going all the way back. We need to go to the elevator. This does seem to control a little bit funky for me. I don't know if it's because of my sensitivity or...
And the poster.
Just moves so damn fast.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Oh, you're asking me? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to help. Starring Courtney Hope. Oh, this is like a movie. Okay, all right. I'm with this. All right. Got a movie going on. I muted all the copyright music, so everything that plays should be safe to hear and listen to. I was just surprised I hadn't heard more about this game when it first came out. I mean, like, I heard about it, but I didn't hear about it. I don't understand why the same people that don't make video games are not making television shows. Does it not seem like we have a million doctor shows, lawyer shows, fire department shows? Like,
did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Dylan.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. Oh, I can't turn left or right for some reason. There we go. That was weird. But yeah, like, why can't the people who make games like this, the creative forces behind these imaginative games like this, and Sally Face, and Fran Bow, and Neversong, make television shows? Why am I stuck watching the 50th Grey's Anatomy spinoff? Which is no disrespect to Grey's Anatomy, because I recognize that it is a good show, but, I mean, we don't need that many, do we? Okay, missions. You do not have any board countermeasures. Welcome to the oldest house untracked. Proceed deeper into the Bureau. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Her missing brother, if I heard her correctly. Approved terminology. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notifications of death related to the Willow Awe, please adhere to the following guidelines. Word, phrases to use in the service of his, her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Word, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry, murder. Let's stay away from that. Let's keep it friendly, and more importantly, let's keep the blame off of us. See, they love to have posters of the director everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. Whoa, hey, what happened? In the director's office. I can do that. So many collectibles. I love it. Correspondence. Non-official trench. Do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Cool. Cool trench. Cool, cool, cool. Did we explore? No, we didn't explore this side. Is there anything over here? I'm gonna find all them papers. Alright. I may have to turn my sensitivity down just a bit more because I'm still
Shit.
struggling to control myself.
Shit.
We should leave.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Are you talking to me? Is she? I thought she was like in the future talking back to like, I don't know, recount the events, but it seems like she's talking to me directly. And this map, it's been a while since I've had a map. How do I back out? How do I put down the map? Put down the map. Aha! There we go. Figured out. Up.
Something's
Up.
outside.
What?
Was coming here a mistake?
What? What are you talking about? What do you mean something's outside? Don't say weird stuff like that.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an O.O.P, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Okay. So when he shot himself, he didn't necessarily shoot himself. All the board's instructions. What? To complete the astral plane challenge. At least the jump function, she's got some ups on her. Yes. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What the hell is that? What is that? Oh! Oh. Okay. I seem to be quite powerful. Miss Marvel powerful.
The same gun.
So we chose what?
Now I have a gun.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Is this unlimited ammo or? Oh yeah. Oh, and it feels good too. It feels really good. Stop. Stop. Hey, hey, what's that sound? All the members are in the. Hold on. Hold on. Drown. Guessing. Okay, it does reload by itself. The service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Seems right. Oh, y'all ain't got no weapons. Oh god, they're actually really creepy. I don't know what the hell they are, but let me make sure. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, it can run? Nobody said you could run. Stop it! Stop it! Oh god, recharge faster. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Can I collect these blue things, or what's up with that? Oh! What the? Since when can y'all use weapons? Don't try and flank me. Okay. Can I crouch, or do I just have to run? What's the deal here with that? I can't seem to use a cover system. Oh, yeah. The shooting does feel really good, though. Like, it feels amazing in my hands right now. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Why? I didn't lose any health. I am... Or did I?
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
She talking to us.
And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay, this is like some deadly premonition, whatever that agent
Things
is
have
with the split
quieted down
personality.
outside. Is it safe to go?
Yeah, we look like murderers, dude. We got a whole weapon in our hand, the same weapon used to kill the director. That looks, well, that just looks great on us. See some brain spatter over here. All right, well, I guess that's it. Nice office, a little bleh for my taste, but respectable. What the fuck? Is this a horror game? Is this supposed to be a horror game? Did I miss out on a horror?
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Did I miss out on a horror game? Did not know.
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
You've got me intrigued. You didn't tell me this is gonna be. Oh God. I just wish there was like a cover system. Ah! Ah! What is that? What the hell is that? What is this floating mist borealis in the air here? Yeah, there's actually like there's no difficulty on this game either. Like I couldn't pick like what I would want to play on. It's just whatever you get is what you got, I guess. Proceed further into the bureau. We have a bunch of collectibles though. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Service weapon. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description of Paratility? The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to... this object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of... the object will determine whether, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. Yikes. This process is dictated by through their criteria, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the Otis house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Verunastra, all weapons that of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, then this is a very powerful ass weapon.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world.
Oh, that's what we watched in the office. Okay, got it. Objects of power. OOE. I hear...
Hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
This is different. This is not what I was expecting.
Says the dead man. Okay.
Oh God. Oh shh. Okay. Come on. Reveal yourself. Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, that shooting feels good. Just like it felt good in Alan Wake, it feels good in here. Whoa, what the hell? Did he just disappear on me? What the hell kind of ability is that? Oh, okay. Alright, okay. No, that's alright. That's okay. It's alright. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Keep calling your reinforcement. That's alright. I got unlimited ammo. I got an O.O.P. Oh, God. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Okay. You're gonna run out of ammo eventually. Here I come. You better be ready for it. I told you I was coming. Didn't I say I was coming? Unrefined reading. What does that mean? Unrefined reading. It said click this button, but it didn't tell me what that was. Oh my God, y'all gonna keep coming, huh? Okay. That was fun. I enjoyed that. We had a good time there. Let's make sure we do it again. So I hear somebody. Were these people always floating above us like this? What the hell? Yo, it's like the rapture is happening, but y'all got stuck midway. This way? Are we cool? Cool.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Yes.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay, so it's
That
not.
was contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
So it's not us she's talking to. Clearly there's something in her head that maybe she saw as a kid, lost it, then when was able to find it again. What does this do? Nothing? Okay, well. Yeah, so I mean, clearly we just took the director's place. Something happened where something evil was set free, and now we've got to send it back. Maybe the director's the one in our head, actually. I don't know. Maybe she knew the director as a kid. Maybe this is her daughter. His daughter. Urban legends. Alright, Hiss Guard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss Guards use a standard issue bullet pump rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature an organic host over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target an individual with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file for full report. Okay, so this thing is not only taken over, but it seems it's taken over before because somebody had to draft that report and send it out. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but it can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as a modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that why would that be? I don't understand why it's like certain words are blanked out when the most important details are still clearly readable. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program, Black Mirror. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human. Oh, that's why we can't bring scissors. Through two punctures on the. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. So you're telling me that Jeepers Creepers is just a creature waiting to happen if we believe strong enough or something happens to unleash him. That is terrifying. Oh, yeah, more collectibles. Oh, so many collectibles. Correspondence, visitor evaluations. Okay, start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem curious, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviant, see the provided scoring sheet, then kill immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Kill everybody. Everybody dies. Everybody goes to the private room. Are you guys alive? Weird. Hiss just falls from them. Okay, well. Whoa. Ooh, okay. I don't know if there's fall damage, but I guess we'll find out now. There's not. But there is shooting damage. There's bullet damage. I saw you fall to the left. Don't play me. Am I supposed to, Oh, God. Whoa, is that a... Okay. I was trying to see if I needed to shoot that, Oh, what the hell are you? Oh, God, I need to get further away from that person. Ranger second class something. Whoa, he just disappeared on me. Whoa. Second, oh, it's got a name, so you must be like a boss or something. You got a name. Baloney is my first name. I need help. Oh, God. Ugh. Reload for me, would you? There we go. I need this help. I need all this help. Yes, give me that. Okay.
Control points. An enemy. Corrupt.
It's a triangle. It's a giant triangle.
Finds the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay.
Holy shit. You did it.
So much
We
going
did
on.
it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I
Are
can.
you with us?
I am.
With the Bureau?
I am not.
Are you...
Hold on, I saw weapon mods or something. Like, I have weapon mods? Really? Energy boost, +5 energy. Oh, is that like more ammo? Okay, well, dope. That's cool. That's really cool. What is this? Headshot damage +28. Oh. Yeah. Okay, cool. We got weapon modifications. I'm all about this. Clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. What is this I'm looking at? What is this? Hidden trend. What is this? Conceptual material. What does that mean? What can I do with that? Nothing? Fast travel. Oh, we get outfits? Oh, okay.
Safe to come out.
What the? Where are you at? What? Speak with the voice on the safe room intercom. Ah, is it this one? It's not. There's so many rooms. Where is this intercom at? Oh, maybe I can look at the map. Hold on. I cannot. And the map doesn't pause the game. Ah, there we go. Finally. Holy hell.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Oh, don't tell me we
Jesse
make this.
Faden.
We don't make decisions.
I'm
Never
just
mind.
visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Cool. That voice does not match what
Director
I thought that person would look
Faden.
like.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
Let's call it a
works.
hiss.
Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
It's great.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Yeah, that
Do I
sounds.
tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
6 persons. What kind of shelter
It's
is
hard to
that?
make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it.
Okay.
This is fucking unbelievable.
It's not the director.
I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan?
Dylan?
Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or
Sure, with bullets. That's what I've been doing.
possessed by the hiss.
Yeah, lots of bullets.
Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Who are we talking to? Is it Dylan? Is Dylan in her head? Did they take our brother and somehow he just appeared in her head
You with
again?
me?
Always.
I did it before. Push the hiss out.
Oh, we can literally... Oh. Really? Really? We've done it before. What do you mean we've done it before? Is she hiss-free? Is that really saving her? Because she just disappeared into the whole
Didn't work.
floor.
The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Ooh.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
She had to be our test subject to find that out. That blows for her. We got a collectible. I saw that. It doesn't even tell you. Like, it shows up on the right side of the screen, or bottom right side of the screen, that things were popping up, but it doesn't say like, hey, check this out to see. I guess it did kind of in the beginning, but it didn't tell me about the mods. Anyway, field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent, confidential. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. If that's stage 1, and that's already too far gone for us to heal, everybody's effed. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Pretty big distinction. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution like Last of Us stage? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resident form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file for full report. That means, again, that all of this has already happened. Y'all had people that were
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
going through this, and y'all just studied them. Y'all weren't like, yo, we need to shut this down. Y'all were like, well, let's write up a report. I hate people like that. Y'all are what ends the world. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping using the within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be... Why is that word blanked out? I still don't understand the blanking out mechanism. Refer to file 725-27888 for full report. Like, shouldn't the file that I have to refer to be blanked out or something? All the important information is readable. It's just the extra information that helps a sentence be clearer that is taken out. I guess that kind of is the point. Think about it. I don't know. What am I saying? What do we need to do? Speak with Emily Pope. Where's Emily at? Where's good old Emily? Ah, here you are. Hey, Emily.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw.
Don't watch
It was
me.
worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
You're the director. You can ask whatever you
I
want.
can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an altered world event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They do look like an Iron Man.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Like the room that Magneto was kept in. Or hell, Superman in Injustice. Do we answer it? Or just let it sit? You only get one shot to answer the
I know
phone.
this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Sounds muy
Follow
bueno.
the sign.
Oh, you're still talking. I'm sorry.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Right, I just want to ask a bunch of questions. Origins of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
BTC 2020. Or did this come out in 2010? I don't think this came out in 2020. I think it came out last year, I believe. The oldest house?
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
What about the random people that just stumble in and they check into private rooms? How did they find it? Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
More importantly, like, he would have to think so far ahead. He had to know what was coming and who he was going to be talking to and what they would need to do. That's crazy. Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power
An
is
O.O.P.
exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Yeah, makes sense.
Did she memorize this?
Definitely said it before. But
Got
makes
it.
sense. It's
Thanks.
linked to another world. It's got power versus the altered items you can't touch, or you're not supposed to be able to touch. They're extremely volatile.
So
Usually volatile to me
HRAs
means
stop you from becoming Hiss.
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one, it seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
I'm more interested in how well she's handling this whole new director thing. Like, how does she know that
Thanks,
we're
Emily.
the new director? How was
I'm
that
sure I'll have
information
more
passed
questions
along?
soon.
Just let me know.
We weren't brought here to be the new director. That guy, they didn't know that Director Trench was going to shoot himself. So how did she know that we're the new director? What is it? Because we have the service pistol? See, like, it just popped out. It didn't even... What was that? Portrait. The only person you should fail is yourself. Zachariah Trench. Okay. What? You should fail, like, your mother, your siblings, your dad, your loved ones, your spouse, school. Alright, glad that we saved this area. Let me make sure that there's no more items to collect. Okay, well, we didn't get very far
There it
before.
is again.
Yeah.
Our welcome message.
It's like we don't even open doors. The doors open by themselves. Is she even thinking anything? Energy renewal. What is that? What is that one? What does that do? Oh wait, am I? Energy gained from headshots. I don't care. I want the health. I am the director. I should have level everything access. I can't help her. She is, first of all, way too high for me. Hey, buddy. Guess what? I can shoot through glass. Welcome to the old... I mean, every time we do something, we get an achievement. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that feels good. That feels amazing. I'm a director for a reason. House memory, huh? Boom. Weekend 83, week 83 report. Visiting the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, In and Out, like the, oh no, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge accommodation, 831. Yeah, you're expending that. Yep. Oh, he ate big, $714, huh? The mini bar. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. I mean, if you're gonna be sent out on these missions, might as well have fun with it, right? We are in La Cafeteria. Cafeteria. Oh, wait. I don't think so, sir. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Man, that recharge takes a bit. I need a upgrade on my recharge. But the rate of fire is really good, though. I swear there's a little circle dot that appears up to... Yeah, that, right. What is that? What am I supposed to do there? Aha! Okay, I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. House memory. Okay, so we know we can't do that. That's just some stuff. No fall damage. Wait, that sounded like I had fall damage for a second. Whoa!
It's overpowering here.
Okay, don't go in there.
Don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Didn't know that overpowering his was gonna kick my ass like that. Dead letters. I like how it appears like it's like a chapter, like new chapter. Dead letters. Machine God correspondence. Okay. Hit me with it. Machines. Summary: the Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance field seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file. For this reason, we can't refer to that file. For full report. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone know. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. That's going to be a creepy idol that you built. I can see that already. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Can't really see anything over here, but, you know, singing fish, correspondence. Oh, so many correspondences. So much letters. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you gotta send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. That must be an object of power. O.O.P. Another material. We can't really do anything with material, right? That's the thing we can't do stuff with. Yeah, okay. Correspondence. Trench. Dead letter approval. Okay. Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into the authentic human encounters with the paranormal world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones might allow us insight to how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Cool, so that was the letter, like the dead fish. I had a dead fish in my grandfather's house. Never cursed though, never flew around the room. That would have been kind of cool. What the hell happened to that computer? Somebody seems upset. Somebody seems upset. Why are you upset at me? The music's getting louder. Who's shooting at me? Why? I never shot at you, my friend. Kinda messed up there at the end there. Ah! Oh, are you healing? Ah, my recharge is so long. So long. Up goes the weasel. Energy recovery. Yep. Oh, hey. Hey, who's shooting at me? Hey, stop that. Could I just stop that? Wish I had a flashlight or something, Alan Wake style. Oh, hey guys. My bad. My fault. Didn't know it was a party up here. Kinda feel bad I wasn't invited. Alright, I'll invite myself. Yeah, we're gonna cleanse this real quick. Clean it up a bit. We are the assistant janitor, as he said. We're here to clean shit up. I mean, the janitor did say, maybe the janitor's more to the janitor than we realize. There was a photo of him. Maybe he meant it when he said, you work for me now. The janitor, like, maybe there's more to that janitor than I originally gave him credit for.